Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are getting straight into it today because we have a lot to get done. We are at the woods, our new camp that we've set up right by this big old river. And well, we've got some jobs to divvy out, but we're going to be spending a fair bit of time away from the woods today because we have some resource gathering that we're going to need to do. And primarily that's going to be done over in Richmond. And the map seems to be taking a second or two to load up, so we'll give it the time to do that. Where we are going to be heading is to this section here. We have a home improvement store, a craft shop, and, well, yes, there are some other things here as well. I think we've got another craft shop down here. There's a grocer. So we've got a few things that we can, get what we need from. 2 clothing stores, sporting goods. Yeah, it's going to do us well, but primarily it's home improvement and the craft shop that we're going to need because we're going to need to get a few tools for our friends here. We're going to try and hold on to the tools that Dusk originally had so that she'll always be able to do her own projects, but yeah, we want our team here to be able to do their thing as well. So let's go back to the bulletin board here. Obviously, we want to try and see if we can do this, so we're going to have to try and take apart a bed or two while we're in town, but we're going to go ahead and assign some jobs, I believe. So, let's see. We have Sirocco, Egghead here, and I have Sirocco listed down, or Socorro, every single time it gets me. I have you listed down as a fisher. So, job priority. I guess number 1 is your top priority. Sorting out the loot. No, I don't want to give you that. My bad. Fishing. Let's see. Fishing. Top priority. Priority 1. I feel like surely that's how that works, right? I guess we'll find out. We also want to make sure that we get everyone sorting out loot and tidying up as other priorities. So we're going to go for sorting out loot. We're going to give that 2. And then for tidying up, we're going to go ahead and give that 3. And so that's kind of how I'm going to have them looking. And it seems it does go in the highest number is the priority. So I'm going to go ahead and change that, and then we'll go down to Minion next. All right, well, Minion, I believe we already had as our constructor, our builder, and so we're going to want to make sure that we keep her doing that. So we're going to go and give you priority 3 on that one there. And easy enough, Buster is going to be our butcher. Nico or Nicholas is going to be our lumberjack, so chopping logs, chopping trees. I suppose we could try and make them the same. Let's see if we can. It seems that we can. Equal priority. Yeah, hopefully that works out. Now for Julianne, we have repairing a vehicle and deconstructing a vehicle as her top priorities, as Julianne is going to be our mechanic. Not yet, but eventually. And finally, Hover is going to be our farmer. So we have some jobs divvied out. I don't know if they're going to be doing anything currently. They'll just kind of be doing their own thing for the time being. And you know what? I'm perfectly okay with that. What we need to do is get this hooked back up to here. We need to get our equipment on, have a bit of a sleep, and then in the morning, or the midday, we're going to be heading out to Richmond to do some resource gathering. All right, well, I kind of predicted midday, and here we are. We're going to go ahead and have a nice drink of water to start ourselves off, and then we need to make sure that we have a relatively decent meal before we get going. So let's go ahead, turn on our camera system, and we'll go and turn on those aisle lights of ours as well, just so it's nice and bright in here, and we'll just double check and see how things are going. Okay, well, we got some asleep, some still roaming around. That's okay. They do have food for a number of days, so they should be perfectly fine out here. What we also want to make sure we do before we leave this place is give them some tasks to do, because they can do things out in the field while we're gone. I think, honestly, them being away from here is probably going to be the safest thing for them, as kind of maybe counterintuitive as that sounds. So we should still have a fair amount of food in here. Let's see what we can do in terms of breakfast for Dusk today. I think before anything else, I'd like to make some nice herbal tea. We can only make 3 units of that. That's perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and use some of the clean water to do that. And we'll go ahead and pour that into a container. Let's see, I think we must be full up already. We're going to go ahead and just pour that into a glass flask and into the large plastic bottle. We're probably going to have to unload our canteen, which does have clean water. We're going to go ahead and just fill that back into the Battletoad and into the clean water tank. Thank you. It doesn't seem to like that very much. It didn't seem to like that very much at all. Oh, look, it looks like we can keep on filling it in. Or maybe not. Sure, we'll just go ahead and pour it on the ground. There we go. We got there in the end. And I think what I want to do is just go ahead and unload some of the others into our canteen. And there we go, some herbal tea. We'll go ahead and pour that into a container, our plastic canteen, and we'll just do the same thing again, just searching for herbal to make this nice and easy for us. And there we go. Go ahead and pour you into the canteen. So we're going to have that with us when we head on out. Alright, so I'm going to make 12 portions of scrambled eggs, because I feel like they're going to be able to do us for most of the day. It'd be nice to be able to get some, deluxe ones, but these will do for now. I just wish they wouldn't shout at each other all the time about being in the way. They're so abrasive. Yeah, unfortunately, really not a lot of calories in this at all. It is going to fill us up a little bit. We do have to have a fair amount of it before we get to that position. So we'll go ahead. We're turgid at the moment. Okay, ignore as we're trying to just eat. And we're satisfied and turgid. So yeah, we're a little fill on the liquid, but I think that should be fine. And I believe we have everything that we're going to need. So before we leave, let's head on over towards this. And I think what we want to do is just tell them to do a few things for us. So gather materials. That sounds maybe nice. A syringe, maybe not that great. Menial labor isn't what we want. Clear a forest. They don't have the tools necessary to do that, so I think what we're probably going to look at doing here is just gathering some materials. And so who do we want to send down? It's going to be Buster, who's currently guarding at the moment. He does have a survival of 3. Okay, so he departs to search for materials. Fantastic. And then I think we're going to tell someone else to go and forage for plants. Buster, he's already out. Looks like it's going to be Minion that's going out. Okay, searching for edible plants. Good luck. We could send some of the others out as well, but I'd be a little concerned with the amount of food that we have. Yeah, we can see that we have 4 days rations at the moment. You know what? We can probably send another person out to gather materials as well. Hover, we're going to send you out. Yeah, there we go. All right, so good luck to them. We're going to go ahead and jump on into the vehicle and roam away from here for now. Go ahead and take control of the Battletoad, and I want to just drive out straight just to make sure that we haven't left anything. Just a bit of water, that's perfectly fine. I think for now we're actually going to go ahead and just open this curtain in front of us. Can we not open it? Let's just go ahead and just stop driving for a second. You open the Battletoad's curtain. So yeah, as you can see, we can see a lot further now. And I think we're just going to have that open just so that we have that little bit of a window. Well, you know what? We drive diagonally so often that I doubt it's actually going to be of any use. Yeah, let's just keep it closed. We'll go with this amount of vision for the time being. And I think as long as we follow this road up to New Ashford, we should just be able to go past the orchard and then all the way down to Richmond. We've done this drive once before, so I won't let you sit through it. So I will see you hopefully once we reach Richmond, or until something horrible happens like that. And maybe it wasn't so horrible. We hit another giant worm. That's a lot of potential meat. So I think I want to try and mark that. Or you know what? Screw it. Let's just go ahead and stop the vehicle now. Alright, we'll go ahead and just turn it around, just in case there's another out here. We'll stop driving. Okay, I didn't bring the cart. That is a bit of a mistake. I didn't attach it. Okay, well, we're going to have to go ahead and put our scrambled eggs in our inventory for now and just try and carry this. Are you going to be able to even fit into here? Oh, you can. Fantastic. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to go ahead, spin around, get the cart, and then hit the road, and hopefully, yes, I will see you in Richmond. Jeez. Okay, look, we just ran over another large worm, and it scared the crap out of me. I think we already, oh wow, look at that. We went sideways there. Oh, Dusk, that turn. What is left of this thing? I can't actually see. We messed it up big time. Right. Wow, okay. And there is actually another creature out here as well, a Necro wolf spider. That doesn't sound great. An enormous, hairy, mutant wolf spider. Yeah, and what do we have there? Just one chunk of mutant meat, so I guess we just turned the rest into paste. So, we've got that going for us. As we can see, it is actually fairly hot outside as well, with all the equipment that we have on, so yeah, we're going to stay inside the vehicle as much as we can. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, here we are. We have arrived in Richmond, and no doubt we are going to encounter a fair amount of dead here. Yup, we most certainly are. So we're going to try and cruise to this intersection here. That's where we're going to kind of try and plop ourselves down, and I know it's going to be messy. I believe it was here that we were parked before, so we've got to go through a pretty big horde by the looks of things. So I'm thinking it might be worthwhile me getting our turret loaded. Obviously, we are still using the smaller magazines for the time being. You know what? I think we'll do that once we get situated, once we stop somewhere, because we don't need to start fighting these groups for no reason. We want to be very careful with our decision making here. Okay, so we are going to be hanging a left here. Ideally having minor contact. We can see there is a battle going on with some acidic ants. We've got another pupating zombie of some kind. Run over that shade, and I think we're coming up to the intersection that we are actually going to want to stop at. So we'll go ahead and investigate things here, and oh, look at that. We've got ourselves a big old skeleton. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So let's try not get pulled out of our vehicle, but we're going to go ahead and stop here. We got a Necro Boomer among other creatures here, so it's about to start going off. We're going to go ahead and stop driving, jump off of the controls for the time being, and we need to get ourselves some ammunition. So yeah, let's get this thing loaded. And unfortunately, we have quite a damaged solar panel on the roof here. It's okay. We do not want to forget the vehicle position. Rather, we want to go ahead and grab some ammunition. So we're just after these Stanag rounds. We're going to go ahead and just grab these basic magazines. We've already got one that's loaded there. I'm going to go ahead and grab another 5, and I want to load those 5 before we do anything else. So let's go ahead, start reloading, and you know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking that regular ammunition there and getting it locked and loaded. I'm hearing an awful amount of bashing happening outside here. They're actually going for our bloody cart. Okay, well, I think they can smell us. We're going to go ahead and reload, putting one of those into there, and hopefully we'll start to see this thing firing. Oh, sure enough, we do. I think the big boy might be right here, and he's just destroyed one of our cameras, which is rather frustrating. Yep, there he is, the Juggernaut. Ooh. Let's have a look at its condition, see how it's doing. Oh, it's nearly dead. One more will do it. Get that loaded. All right, let's go ahead and put our earplugs in, just so it's a little gentler on all of us here. I didn't manage to get all of them reloaded, so we're going to have to do that, I think, while this is shooting. Yep, so let's go ahead, continue reloading these. Chucking in more ammunition as needed. And I think after this, yep, we're gonna have to go over and just feed it again. Just keep on feeding this thing. We are getting a lot around us right now because we're making a lot of noise. Unfortunately, we are trying to target that one there, and I'm not super happy about that. We need the Necro Boomer to go. So let's see if we can control this thing. Control vehicle. We want to go to the turret targeting mode. Targeting mode? No, it's going to be something else then. Firing modes. Aim turrets manually. There we go. All turrets are offline and set to automatic. Okay, we'll go ahead and change that. Aim automatic turrets. There we go. Okay, we want to go ahead and aim right at you. Fantastic. And oh boy, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I think we have to go through each time kind of like that if we want to do it manually. We can change it over to manual, but I think for the most part we should be attacking things properly. Yeah, we've done some damage to this vehicle, unfortunately. Let's get another one reloaded. There we go. And it's getting to work. We will get to work at the same time. We need to just keep on topping these things up. We're going to go for one more, and then we're probably going to need to restock this thing. And we're going to continue to use a fair amount of shots here. It's just that one outside that's going to keep on boning us, unfortunately. I don't know if I want to jump out and try and fight it one-on-one. We really don't know how bad things are outside right now. We've got smoke all around us, so that's going to make things incredibly difficult. And we're not going to shoot through this plating. This bastard's in a really good position. So I think what I'm going to do, we are going to change it. We're going to have to put it onto manual. So control that vehicle. We're going to change the firing modes. No, not firing modes, the targeting modes. That's what we're after. Okay, we're going to change you to manual. And from that point on, we should, theoretically, if we're controlling this, just be able to hit F. That's how we've done it in the past. We might actually be out of ammunition. Oh god, it's back. Jeez. Yep. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's going to be hard to hit it from that angle. So let's go for some others. Others that we know we can go for. Okay, we can go for you now. Start unloading on you. Yep, we're getting them down bit by bit. Time to reload yet again. Oh boy, this is a lot. A lot for Dusk to deal with. Okay, I really hope there isn't another necromancer around here somewhere. There's always the possibility of that though, so yeah, not great. Let's just continue to pick off the small ones as we can. Occasionally going for our big friend here. There we go. Done, done, done. Oh boy. Okay, well, we've still got more flooding in, and unfortunately, we can't load anything larger than this at this stage. So we're just going to have to go ahead and reload all of these, and there's no way for us to really queue that, so I'm just going to have to go through, load them like this, and thankfully it's not taking that much time, and they're not actually paying as much attention to our vehicle right now, even though it is the source of all this noise and anguish for them. They don't seem to mind that much, huh? And I think at this stage, yeah, I think we want to keep this manual just for now, just until our friend is, well, going to stop absorbing those bullets. Okay, there we go. And we've got another camera down, so we've lost quite a few cameras here. We can try to repair them from the inside, possibly. It's going to be a bit tricky for us. Let's just have a look and see what we can do. We could repair that, but what I'm interested in are the security cameras. So, we can't. We need super glue. We don't have that right now. So unfortunately, we are a little blind. And I'm questioning whether or not we try and step out of this vehicle right now. I gotta think we're going to have to do it eventually. So we'll just try and pick off as many other small ones as we can. Reloading once again. I think once we've got this group down, we'll have a look at going outside. Yep, that might be a big old mistake. But here we are. Are we doing single shot all of a sudden? No, maybe oh no, it's just the shots are, yeah. They're kind of blending almost. Oh god, okay, still got a few here. Okay, next lot. Here we go, Dusk. Aim that turret. Do what you do. Here we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so I think we're going to keep it on manual because I don't want it to, really bone us. But we're going to go ahead and pop those claws. We're going to open this door. I'm going to see how bad things are outside. Immediately not super terrible. We've got quite a few out here. Maybe a little bit more than I thought. And oh boy, we're doing some serious damage there. 93. Dusk, you're an absolute beast. We take out those earplugs and looks like we've got a bit of trouble on that side in the form of the shambler. This zapper. Oh boy, yep. Let's let them start to come towards us. And unfortunately, the shocker, we're just gonna have to, attack. There we go. Alright, we did get a little shock there. Oh my god. Oh, and there's an actual shocker. Of course there is. Okay, we need to go ahead and start running now. The shocker is going to be a bit of a problem for us, considering we don't have something to shoot him with currently. We're just going to have to try and time our run back to the vehicle. Do you mind? You're making a lot of noise here, team. Okay, we'll put those earplugs back in. Let's just go ahead and peek up here. We want to see if we can see that shocker. We can't currently. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. Peek up here. Okay. Oh, there it is, of course, there it is. Okay, so it did just get that shot off, so I think that's probably its juice for now, although it just hit us again. Fantastic. Right, we're gonna go ahead and try and run and get into the back of our vehicle here. Oh boy, it's gonna have a chance to stun us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right, that was a little bit more intense, and god damn, there has got to be a necromancer around here somewhere. Yep, gotta be. Well, I think we're gonna go back onto automatic for now, just because there are so many around us. Oh damn. Alright, change the targeting modes to automatic, and there it goes. And it chose a pretty good target to start on. It sure did. Keep it up. Okay, that's another down. I think what I want to try and do now, you know what? We're going to go ahead and move this vehicle. We're going to get away from that. And we're going to give them a chance to come towards us yet again. I think I want to try and turn this thing around to face them. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Reason being, we can see a lot better out of our front. We're going to go ahead and slow down, spin this thing right around. Oh boy, I've got some thunder here in real life. And the lights are flickering. Okay, good sign. We might lose power here. I suppose we'll see. For now, it is holding. And right now, our truck is holding as well. Taking down one after the other. We keep on feeding the beast more ammunition. Alright, while it's doing that, we're going to go ahead and reload some more of these. I'll be back after we're done there. Okay, let's get this thing reloaded. Looks like they did make it pretty close towards us. I'm going to ignore them for the time being. And we're going to let the turret do what it does best. And the turret does seem to be able to see things that we can't see, which is nice. Okay, there are still a few more shots left in this thing, I think, or maybe not. No, I guess not. Let's get that bloated zombie down, please. Take down some of the others that are still coming towards us. We got this brute. I'd like it if you could take that down, and then we're going to consider getting out of this thing. We definitely need to pulp these corpses. Oh, wow. The amount of noise it made, it's got to be bad here no matter what. Right, let's go ahead. Control vehicle, we're going to change that targeting mode once again back to manual just so that this thing doesn't blast us. Let's go ahead, start the smashing process. It's going to take us a while. I feel like, personally, I want to try and just push for where the brute is. I'm not seeing a necromancer though, so maybe we just got unlucky. I'm going to go ahead and start slashing through them here. We'll take down the living ones before we try and go after the others. Hey, you can finally get out the bloody truck now, if you'd be so kind. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to try and stay close to the vehicle just for the time being, because should something really bad come for us, we can always move back towards there. Okay, the spitter is here and is gone. Right. There is a big bone corpse. Let's go ahead and make sure that we smash that. Stop smashing. Yes, let's take care of the children. The children have been taken care of. Big flash of lightning outside. The thunder is going to be here. We are not going to pulp an acid corpse, but we are going to pulp the rest of them as we can. Another shrieker, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and take out those earplugs. We do need to be able to hear. And that we can. Here we go. No, another acid-filled corpse in there. Okay, gosh, there's so many dead here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just cut you into pieces. And then we'll go and smash the rest. Zombie dog? Who would have thunk? Okay. So I'm not going to be able to tell whether there is an acid-filled corpse in these. But I'm glad that Dusk can, to a degree. So we should get warned if anything terrible is underneath these massive piles of bodies. And piles there are. There's a good chance there could still be something potentially useful on them, so we'll consider doing something. We will dismember. We will smash. And we have one here as well. Okay. Acidic zombie, we're going to go ahead and dismember you. Lovely. smash the rest of them, and then we need to just go on the other side of the vehicle, and I think we are looking okay. We need to dismember you. Oh boy, what a time. So, I feel like we diminished the population of this town by a fair amount. And we can start actually collating things now. Obviously, we still have some others down there. Okay, that's potentially troublesome. We'll ignore them for the time being, though, and we'll just see if there's anything that's going to jump out at me. Not from what I can see. We have a lot of stuff here. Just a whole heap of stuff, but nothing that, I desperately want. And there's got to be a lot of it as well. Look, we're here for specific things, so we'll try and stick to those specifics. And we have a Necro Boomer. Where are you, huh? Let's see. Can we track you down? Master of the Margarita. That is tempting. Okay, so you are far over towards the west. Far enough that I don't think you're going to be a problem. So we're just going to go ahead and unhook this vehicle, like so. And we're going to go start shopping. Where do we want to start, though? We've got the home improvement store. We're probably going to start down here. Okay, still seeing that Necro Boomer, huh? Yep. Alright, guess we're going around the vehicle. Around we shall go. Yep, we're spotting some trouble down here. Hey, come on, stop that. Come and fight me. Come on. Take down the crawler. You want to stop doing that, huh? Come on. The grappler's going to grapple us. No two ways about that. Firefighter down. Okay, so we got a Kevlar Hulk. Oh, not a Kevlar Hulk. A Kevlar zombie who's going to make its way up towards us. Can be dangerous, remember? Let's just be careful. Try and stay on our toes as much as we can. Jeez. It's really only the criticals that do damage to this thing. But with slash after slash, we peel the Kevlar from its flesh until we get to that nice gooey inside and make sure that that thing can never come back again. Yes, let's give them all a true death. You know what? Acid-filled corpse, we're going to go ahead and dismember you. I think we're going to be here long enough that it makes sense for us to do all of this butchering. In some cases we don't need to, because we kill them so bad that there's not enough of them left to revive, which is always great. Let's go ahead and grab this and get inside if we can. And it is open. Fantastic. Close that door behind us, and right away, look at that. We have some potential resources for us. These mattresses, these beds. So we could probably get away with dismantling these ones here. Let's just have a look and see if we can do that. Dismantle furniture. What are you going to give us? Heard shuffling. Oh boy. I think if we see something, we'll do something about that. Right, so we got one mattress. Now, I believe we need 2 mattresses for this to work. So we just need to do that one more time. I will open this up and deal with the zombies outside. Thank you. And we got one more coming up towards us, the kid. It was a whole family. Oh boy, that was a messy one. That was very messy. Okay, so let's just stand here. We're in the darkness. We should still be able to see. More thumbs, and hey, look, our friends have arrived. Fantastic. We will stop the deconstruction. We can continue it later. And let's just go ahead and haul you inside, huh? Heard a crash, and oh boy, there's quite a few of them out there. I'm just looking over towards the east. A lot of kids. They don't know we're here immediately, but they will soon, and oh boy, some of them are already here. Fantastic. Alright, let's stop moving those items for now, because we don't actually care about those ones, and we're probably going to have to deal with the new group that's outside. Now, these ones were coming along because of all of the screaming and shouting and gunshots that have been going on. We're hearing even more smashing and bashing, and we can't fit through windows. That's right. God damn. So loud. Wow, look at that population. Okay, well, I tell you what, we got ourselves a nice door here. Let's start to make a mound, huh, Dusk? Oh boy, that hurts my eyes. That's fantastic. Well, we've been hit with a whole heap of bile. We can't see all that far. So much crash. Alright, Dusk. Just taking out kids left, right, and center. Stay in the door. We do want to limit the amount of dead that can come for us at any one time. Alright, acid boys here. Hopefully we won't step into the acid. There we go, we can see again. God damn. Okay. Well, we aren't as robust as we were before, so we need to be careful when doing these very, very large fights. That's why just trying to funnel them in through this space is going to be the best thing for us. Oh boy. More mess. More mess. God. Body after body continues to pile up in front of the door. One after the other. You know what? We didn't even need to do anything there. It just burnt up in the acid. And the acid is actually being our friend as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and put some bloody earplugs in. We're just gonna wait here. Oh, we got a big one. Fantastic. A devourer heading towards us now. Managed to knock it back. Just holding our ground here. Dusk, this huge frame, taking up the door frame, meaning that only one of these things can come in at a time. But look at that, some came from the inside. We've got ourselves a big old blob. We want to make sure that we do hold the front here. And where did these two blobs come from? I have no idea, but we've made so much noise that I'm not surprised that we have many friends around here. That's my bloody mattress. Get your goo off that thing. You bastard. You done gooed the mattress. That doesn't sound great. Oh boy. Okay, so we don't want to step into the acid streak, no, but we do want to try and deal with the, friends that we have out here. We don't want him to pull us into the acid either, so we'll try and tactfully move around as we can, knocking a sproglodyte back. Our kill numbers have definitely gone up in the time that we've been in this place. We're pretty much taking on the whole bloody town at this point. You know what? It's just those kids in the car that are causing us trouble now. This acid streak isn't going to go away anytime soon. We've got so many corpses here, and we cannot see yet again. So we'll just stay nice and zoomed in on Dusk, because she's feeling not so great. Feeling like vomiting. We've got another devourer that we can see now, heading towards us here, and finally the acid streak is gone, so we can leave if we desire. And you know what? I desire leaving this place. We're going to go ahead and open this door so that we can deal with all of these idiots that have got themselves stuck in a car. They're so frustrating. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. This is the worst time for that to happen. So we got ourselves a shocker. All right, we're going to have to go and start running. We can see the light from that shocker though, so that kind of helps us a little bit. We're going to be moving back, and we're going to be moving back towards our vehicle. This is why it's good to have a saline solution on you, because you can use that to clear out your eyes when you are feeling very bad like this. All right, there it is. We've got it kind of stuck in that for now. Let's go jump back into the truck. Take a moment. We're going to have a breather, as we are feeling rather, done. Done with this crap. Okay, are you reloaded? Let's go ahead and get that locked and loaded, and we will try to fire. Okay, the automatic fire isn't working at the moment, or rather the manual fire. We'll go ahead and just change the targeting mode, put that back to automatic, and let it do its thing. Lovely. More shooting. I know, it's loud, but hey, here we are. It's a faster process. All right, don't really want to take a step outside. Okay, good. We can take a step outside now. Just waiting. Oh, wow. Probably could have waited a little bit longer. Give us a chance to not be completely out of breath. Feeling nausea at the moment. Right, I see. Oh boy. Got a Kevlar Hulk coming our way as well. Kevlar zombie, rather. We cannot see yet again. Let's go ahead and back ourselves up against the wall. I'm trying to limit the amount of angles that things can come at us from. And you know what? Let's not step between the car and the wall, because I believe that that could be strong enough to maybe... this vehicle's too heavy. Yeah, I thought there was a chance it could pin us between the wall and the vehicle, which obviously would not be good. Zombie cop is down. Okay, yep, covered in guts yet again. Okay. Another howling wraith, another howling wraith. So many. Our earplugs keeping the screams out for the time being, as more of these creatures continue to spill out of the surrounding neighborhoods. We're going to go ahead and try and take down this Kevlar brute. Come on. Thankfully, we are still incredibly nimble as Dusk. We can get out of the way. Starting to get a little warm. Not surprised. All this, vomit and mess that's on us. Not fun. And we got ourselves a zombie child here. Okay, well, same as we've done before. We're going to go through these bodies to make sure that they're not going to reanimate in 6 hours because, I think we're probably going to be here a wee while collecting resources. We do need to remember that we want to get back home before too long. We've got 4 days before our team run out of food. So we're going to want to make sure that, we see to that. Oh boy. Take you down and... after this lot here. No, not safe mode. Die, please. Quietly, if you would be so kind. Oh, really? We still got more. Oh, I see. Hey, buddy. Stop that. We heard a bark. Of course we did, because there's a zombie dog around here somewhere. And a terrible shriek. Wonderful. More than likely inside now. And oh my god, the amount of bodies that we have piled up in this door is wild. That's a mess. And there is an acid-filled corpse in there. Yeah, we got quite a few in here. So, acidic zombie, are you the only one? I think you are. We're going to go ahead and dismember you and see if it'll let us smash it. It will. Fantastic. And oh boy, what? What? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, put those claws back in, and you know what? We're just going to try and continue taking apart this bloody mattress, see if it's going to be possible. There's already an unfinished construction, examine it. Okay, there we go. Electric blanket, we don't care about you right now. And deconstruction finished, fantastic. We got 2 mattresses, that's exactly what we want. We're going to go to the cart to the south of us. We're going to take off that filter. And we're going to go up here to the mattress. Move it across to here. Oh, that volume is massive. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Put the mattress in the cargo space. We were actually able to do that? Oh, in Cartson's cargo space, but yeah, we can't actually fit it in there. Yeah, that's a massive amount of volume. Okay, so we can still bring those back with us. They're just going to be tricky. Yeah, it is a mattress. That does make sense. Tell you what, we're going to go over here and we're just going to move those mattresses there. So that's that first one. There should be another one around here somewhere. Mattress to the northeast. Okay, cool. We want to go ahead and shift you over as well. Just like so. And so that we can have them together. Fantastic. So that's the 2 mattresses that we need. We also need to have, I think it is 30 planks. 30 planks. We need to have 36 nails. Okay, what are we going to get from dismantling the rest of this here? Seeing as it is a bed, it makes sense to me that we would take this apart to create a bed. What do we get out of this? 12 planks. Fantastic. That's a good start. We'll go over here as well. Deconstruct this furniture. And that stuff we are going to be able to put in. Grappler zombies spotted. Ignore it until we get into trouble. Okay, dangerously close. I feel like that's close enough. And we'll go pop those claws out and just tear it into pieces. Yes. Let's go ahead and continue the construction, or rather the deconstruction. And we're going to go and put those 2 lots into our thing here. So we're going to grab the nails, we're going to grab the planks. So that's nearly enough. We got 24 at the moment. All up? Yep, we sure do. Go ahead and move those all across. And we will move all of the nails across as well. Electric blanket, you can just stay here for now. Alright, so we need to have 6 more planks, and we can probably find those here. We'll just have a look around the rest of the place before I do any other kind of dismantling. I can't imagine there's going to be anything in these wardrobes. They're all just display. And we've got a whole heap of carpet as well. Nice. Do I want to grab some paint? while we're here. I imagine paint is something that we're probably going to need eventually, so yeah, sure, why not? It's not on the list, and that's always dangerous because these lists can get rather long. We're going to go ahead and take 2 paintbrushes, and we're going to take, yeah, all the paint that's here because we're here, so let's make it let's make it count. And you know what, we'll go ahead and get the paint chipper as well, just in case that's going to be something that we need down the road. Wow, quite limited here, really. Very limited. I mean, it's home improvement, so I guess they're not going to have much in the way of tools. I figured they would have some tools, but this is more a furniture store than home improvement in my mind. Yeah. Well, we'll check the back office, see if there's anything of use. Probably not. No, we just got ourselves a bathroom there. Okay, well, this place is kind of a little bit of a bust. We did get some mattresses, so that's okay. We're going to go ahead and mark it as explored, though. The police station we've already checked out. We probably could do with a quick visit into there, but I think the craft shop is where I want to go next. Am I going to be able to haul these things out of here? Yeah. Oh boy, that's a lot. Can we wield it? We can wield it for a moment. Okay, so we'll go ahead, wield this outside, just because I want to have it somewhere visible. Drop that mattress on the ground. Oh, you're going to go ahead and get me all messy, aren't you? You most certainly are, you bastard. Alright, back into here. Let's grab the other mattress. Ideally not using this as a weapon. We'll just move around you for now. Drop the mattress. Okay, you didn't get your mess on the mat. You did get the mess on the mattress. What a bastard. And we're just going to go ahead and drag those back towards here, and we'll find a way to store them. Yeah, we'll just come back to that. And I believe this is the craft shop. And oh, fantastic. We got ourselves a shocker. Lovely. Shock horror. This is why I think probably need to keep a little gun on us, you know, just for times like this. But then again, we also have this as well, which that's pretty fun too. I think that should do it. Let's go back into here. We're going to change that targeting mode back to manual. Please don't kill me. And let's smash that shocker. Okay, we've got one more up there. The slathering biter, I think, to smash. Lovely. Grab you. And yeah, this is the craft store here, craft shop, and it's weirdly like fenced off. Right, okay, I haven't been to many craft shops like that. Interesting. Alright, what do we actually have in here that we can use? Duct tape, fantastic, we do need it. There's a whole heap of scrap metal, which is kind of interesting. Sandpaper, lamp oil, possibly useful. There's a crucible. I mean, we've got our own crucible, so I don't think we need it. A curved needle? We actually don't have one, I think, so yay. There's a whole heap of charcoal. We need charcoal to reload this rock forge. They just got a rock forge here, god damn. Swage and die set, 2 sheets of sandpaper, apparently. Ah, nice. And we've got some masks here as well. Not bad. Craft shop, you're actually kind of cool. Dust mask, beer in an aluminium sealed can, and a raincoat. Okay, let's crack these open. Oxygen cylinder, huh? We can go ahead and open this up, let some light in. Okay, and ooh, what do we have in the back? What kind of machines are these? They are old machinery. Okay, right, I see. And who do we have there? We had someone, a child. Oh no, I was like, it's full of, like, herbal tea? No, we can fill it with our herbal tea. Ah, dear me. Well, unfortunately, not much in the craft shop as well. Yeah, that's kind of a bit of a bust, really. I was hoping for a lot from them. There's another craft shop down here, so we can have a look at that. The doctor's office will be useful for some medical supplies, but yeah, I was really hoping for a lot more from them. Yeah, what we need mostly are tools, and I was hoping that the home improvement store was going to be, you know, a real shoo-in for us. If not there, then the craft shop. I might have to rethink our plan. Yeah, well, I think next for us is going to be heading across the road to the sporting goods store and the clothing store, hoping that we're going to be able to find something there. So let's climb on over and get moving. Past all of these bodies. And there's a lot of them. There's a shady zombie down here, and you know what? We've got a few potential troublemakers. You're a little difficult to hit, just because you're so bony. But we got through in the end. Okay. Take down you and you. One other over here, who is unfortunately going to make a fair bit of noise. They're good like that. And what do we have in the sporting goods store? Alright, well, I tell you what, I'm going to do a quick loot of this place and I will tell you the best things that I find. Yeah, otherwise this is just going to take too long. Alright, well, I've cleared the place out and we're looking pretty good. We got some fishing spears, a bat, 2 inflatable boats, a multi-tool, let's see, 101 wrestling moves, which could be quite useful for us, and yeah, some arm guards and a hockey mask. So all up, you know, there were some good things. The multi-tool was probably the best thing that we found here, looking at everything. And so we're going to go ahead, mark that as explored, and we're going to head down to this clothing store to see what is in store for us in the store. We'll make sure that that shocker stays dead. Let's see, hopefully I can find some good things for us here, but you know what, this is looking super bland. Alright, I'll find what I can. Right, this is a very fancy store. There's tuxedos, top hats, and just many dressing rooms, so this is more of like a suit fitting store than anything. So again, a bit of a letdown. Richmond, you're not doing a great job. I mean, we could get tuxedos for everybody, but I feel like that's maybe not exactly what we need. Yeah, so disappointing, very disappointing. And that really only leaves us with the craft shop that's down here. There is a grocer's, which could be useful as well, and the doctor's office, but yeah, I am so disappointed in this town. Very disappointed. I'm going to have to go much further to find the things we need, I think. So I'm going to head on down to the craft store and see what we can find. Alright, we have arrived by the craft shop. We've got quite an interesting... is that part of the craft shop? I think it might be. These craft shops are really interesting looking. We've got stained glass windows in this one, and well, looks like we do have some friends who've decided to follow us, so we'll make sure that they don't continue to follow us, as we want to have a nice relaxing time inside this space if we can. So around we go, and it is open, which is fantastic. This is a really interesting looking building. I would go so far as to say this could be a very good starting location for someone. It's got a lot of potential. The nice stone walls, it just looks nice as well. You know, that's also a good thing. We're going to grab this leather jacket. I think that could still be useful for our team. And you know what, I think the sewing kit, but beyond that, really nothing is going to help us out that much. We could take the laptop because maybe someone will be able to use it eventually, but I somehow doubt that. This is a great looking place though, and yeah, interestingly enough, the rock forge is turned on at the moment. We'll go ahead and pop some of these crates. We've got a crucible, a metalworking chisel, which we are going to need. I do want to have double ups of everything effectively. So maybe we'll take a crucible, we'll take a chemistry set, and we'll take the chisel. Yeah, we've got the other books, so we can always allow our friends to use those. We found some sand, and we found some pipe, just one pipe. Looks like we can go up here. Okay, lots of, oh, this is a glass blowing workshop. Okay. That's why we got all the sand and everything. And okay, so the craft shops do differ, and I kind of like that. You know, we're going to get a different feel for the different places. What do we have upstairs in here? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I love this location. The freaking beaded curtain. This is an amazing starting location for someone. It's just a really nice, cozy home. Yeah, if you can get it, freaking get it. It's great. Very nice. I mean, this is really nice as well. You can just look out over the area. Yeah, this is a half-built wall, so this is a balcony. It's a proper balcony. Ah, fantastic. So good. So good. Yeah, great little building design by whoever made it. It is wonderful. Really like that. I mean, just in general, the buildings that we're seeing now are yeah, very, very cool. And I think this is part of the craft shop as well. So that must be the workshop out the back, and this is the actual shop itself where they're selling all their different glasswares. And you know what? There could be something useful here. Let's just have a look and see. We've got obviously lots of glass things. Glass shards, magnifying glass. Sheets of glass can be a little bit harder to find, but if we're careful, we can take them out. There's a flacking rock. I see. And that's about it. So we're not getting anything super amazing in here. The sheet of tempered glass, though, that does interest me because I don't think I've seen that anywhere else. So that could be potentially useful. Is that behind a glass cabinet? It is. We'll just go ahead and take some of the tempered glass that's out here. So tempered glass, chuck it in there. It is taking up a bit of space, but that's fine. We've still got quite a bit of space left in this thing. Alright, one more sheet of glass over there and some tablets in the bathroom. Beautiful sunflower. And yeah, I think that's us done in here. We're going to mark that off as explored as well. And so, yeah, that kind of leaves me in a bit of a pickle. We do want to try and gather tools. Most importantly, tools. We managed to get some wooden fishing spears, which is great. I'm hoping they're going to be able to use them for fishing. I guess we'll see about that. But yeah, now I need to have a look at some other locations to see where the nearest big hardware place is going to be for us. So I'm going to do some searching and I'll be back in just a moment. Well, I tell you what, I'm quite interested in Fall River. There are a few reasons why. Just having a quick look at the other little place that we have here. So Fall River does have some cool things. The town hall for one, also a zoo. I don't think we've ever been to a zoo before. There's a fire station here, and fire stations can have some really, really good stuff for us. There's a recycle center as well, so there's a possibility for us finding some interesting things there, but there's a hardware store, and it's really not that far for us to go. The other thing is that there's 2 butcher shops here. There's quite a few restaurants as well, but I think the butcher shops are going to be useful for us because that's going to allow us to get Buster some butchering equipment. At least that's the plan. Yeah. So I think we are going to be heading up towards Fall River. We might be able to get some guns from there as well. We'll just try and stay clear of the prison for the time being and try and head up, I think, the hardware store first because that's going to be the most important thing for us to do. So from here, it's pretty much going to be a near straight shot the whole way up. We could stop by the junkyard along the way. I'm just going to have a quick look. If there is anything interesting there, I will show you. Otherwise, we are going to be on the road. Right, and you know what? While we're here, we might want to check this out. I did forget about this last time. There's a plutonium generator here. Yeah, we might be able to do something with that as well. All right, come on. Come say hello. And we'll see what's going on with this. Come along for now, cart. Yeah, we are starting to tire out, so we probably do just have to have a bit of a break here if we can. You know what? Let's have some nice scrambled eggs of ours, and we could have some herbal tea, but you know what? We are already looking like we're full. Anyway, Cartson, you're not who I'm looking for. I'm looking at that, but I can't do anything with it. Can I deconstruct it? 20 minutes or more? It looks like we can. Let's deconstruct the plutonium reactor and see what we get out of this. Pupating zombie spotted. Let's ignore it for now. Oh boy, Flash Raptor is here. Okay, you don't hear that every day. Swoop on down, friend. And you are going to be very hard for us to hit. Wow, it impales us, throwing us to the ground, and we start bleeding from our torso as it starts to spin and turn away from us. We attempt to slash again, and yeah, with one bite we tear a large portion of its throat away, killing the creature near instantly. We got one bandage. Could probably do it a little bit better than that, especially with a biter coming towards us. But thankfully, the biter ain't doing any biting today. Let's continue for now. And oh boy, really, Ant? You want to do this? Stop constructing. Yes. Are you hostile to? Oh, you are certainly hostile towards me. Do not put acid on the reactor. Thank you. And unfortunately, I think other things are going to come for us now as well, like the slime. It wasn't exactly hostile, but it had the potential to be. And I want no more distractions, because we're quite close to getting this thing finished. And there we go. We've disassembled the reactor. We got some plutonium. I don't think having it out just like this is a great idea. It is surrounded by a sickly green glow. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just going to take everything but the plutonium. And we'll know it's here. We will know it's here. I will make a mark on the map just so that we know for certain that we have plutonium here, should we need it. Yeah, let's go ahead and add that here. We're just going to go plutonium. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just leave that glowing there. Yep. Nice. Okay, the mattresses are in. We're going to get this locked to the vehicle, and then we are going to hit the road. Well, we certainly have less cameras on this thing now, but it's still working perfectly fine. We are going to slow around corners as we can. And we're going to try and see if we can check out this junkyard on the way out of town. Just keep on piling through, Dusk. Don't stop for no one. And you know what? Junkyard, you're actually kind of cool. You've got a lot of vehicles here. There's a possibility that there could be some good stuff here for us, but we did have Amigo down there, among other things. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just pile on through them for the time being, and we're going to see if we can find anything this way. Just dodge and weave around them and see what we're looking at. And wow, that is a very large bus. Lots and lots of windows. I see. Well, junkyard, are you going to be worth us having a look at? The potential is there, most certainly, but just with the amount of dead that are here now, I think we should just try and stick to the plan. We're going to go up towards the hardware store. We're spinning around. Stick to the original plan. Yes. All right, we have arrived, and well, there's quite a few folks here. So we're going to try and see if we can turn this vehicle around, just so that we can get it running away. We'll stop driving for now, pop out the back. Got a Necro Boomer and a few other nasty things down there, so we're going to see if we can just unload and get going with our cart. Ideally, this is going to be an in and out kind of scenario, and this is already looking good. Hardware store, much better than a home improvement store. And we've got a fence to work with as well, so for the most part, we could ignore the enemy here, and for the most part, we are going to try and do that. So, large wooden sheet, fantastic. That's what we need for one of the beds. 1,800 nails, very nice. We're going to try and take as much as we can here. I'll take more of these large wooden sheets. We're going to take more of the planks as well, because we're going to need them. We will ignore the other zombies for the time being. Please just let me ignore them. Move all of you across. We could try and go for the wooden panels as well. What we can do is just do a few runs here. We still have the very, very large storage containers. They are going to make a big difference for us. 18 sheets of tempered glass. I mean, that's pretty freaking good still. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Another few large wooden sheets. Some more, we've got cement as well. We'll go ahead and put you in there. At this stage, I don't know exactly what we are going to need going forwards. I'm really going off a list of what I think we're going to need. And I know what we need immediately. So we can always come back here should we need to. So I'm going to try. God, that's loud. Do you have to destroy everything, guys? Come on. Yep, Necro Boomer. Pain in the ass. You're creating a whole heap of mess, aren't you? You really bloody are. Yep. God damn it. Of course they're going to be messy. Alright, let's go ahead and open the gate. Let you in for now. Oh, that was a racket. That was a racket. So, we've got even more out here. Let's just go through, grab what we can. We've got some bricks. We don't need bricks right now. I will grab a little bit more cement because I feel like that's probably something that we're going to need a fair amount of. Heavy wooden beams. Again, eventually. Same thing with the wires and all the rest. It didn't take us too long to get here, so we can always just do runs here. And once I kind of get an idea of what's going to be one of the major things that we need, I'm just going to make sure that we have a whole heap of stuff. Okay, so we're full up already. And there's a bloody shocker. Of course there is. Of course there is. So let's go around the back here, and we're going to go the long way round. to get back to our vehicle. And oh boy, do we have some friends here. We most certainly do. Let's keep moving for now, Dusk. How bad are things around us? Not too bad yet. They're gonna get held up in that car for the most part. Kill that thing before it explodes. We can actually use the cart to our advantage. Well, look at that. Right on time. Right on bloody time. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and run into here. And we're gonna create a little bit of noise. I think we just turned it onto manual, I believe. So, yeah, let's have a look. Control that vehicle. Change the turret targeting modes to automatic. Yep. Let it just clear things up for us a little bit. Always appreciated. Okay, alright, we're gonna go ahead and poke our head out. The shocker is down. The shocker is down. I repeat. Fantastic. That is good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hook this up to our vehicle. Whether or not we'll actually have time to just transfer everything, yeah, that's gonna be a bit of an ask, I think. So we'll go ahead and load it for the time being. We'll let this runner come towards us. Deal with you. We've got a devourer who's going to be coming to us very, very soon. So let's just have a look and see what we're looking at here in terms of space, like what we've actually got left available to us. So we'll go to our advanced inventory. Okay, so we've still got 300 there, and we've got quite a bit there. Okay, not a whole heap left in that. So we've still got a lot in our food there. What about these? Oh, we've got a lot of space. A lot of space going for us still. Okay, that's good. Okay, we can work with this. We can fit these things in here. It's just going to take a bit of work, and it's going to take some sorting, and that sorting is going to be very dangerous to do with these dead around us. Fortunately, we're going to have to get a little bit of a cough on at the moment. Yes, step into the thick smoke. Now get out of it. Okay. We'll just take care of those that are closest to us for the time being. You know what, I think we could probably get away with... I was going to say get away with moving something, but you wait a second or two and all hell breaks loose. Okay, bit of a wound to our leg there. Oh, throwing up heavily. From the smoke? Hope so. Okay, still bleeding out the left leg. Keeping our eye on that for now. Oh, we've got ourselves a snapper who more than likely has smelt the blood. And we are very close to being fully out of breath, so let's just try and take a step back here. We don't want them to attack the vehicle too much. Devourer, you're going down. Okay, smash those corpses if we can, and let's just go ahead and take a breather inside. Okay, no one doing any hardcore bashing out. That's good. Alright, and we just got you over here. Come on, tough guy. Show us what you got. Done. Stop running. Okay, now the real tough thing is going to be whether or not we're going to be able to actually move any of this stuff. It's going to take us a while to do it, and I think some of our zones have kind of been mismanaged a little bit as well. So I'm going to have to go ahead and just check in with that, make sure that it is all set up properly, and well, I'll be back as soon as we are ready to move on. Okay, we are looking pretty good so far, so I'm going to go ahead and start sorting out the loot, trying to. Sorted out every item possible. Okay, how are we looking? We've still got quite a bit in here by the looks of things. Let's just see exactly how much that is. We didn't lose too much. Okay, that's actually alright. We've still got a fair bit of space left in that thing, so we'll go ahead and head on back there. Reason why I'm wanting to just go back in with a little bit of space is we can probably get away with just taking tools at this point. We've got a fair amount. Well, we've got everything we need to build the next upgrade for us. I'm going to try... Damn it! I was going to say we're going to try and get inside here before that toxic boomer has a chance to go boom, but here we are. We recovered from our bleeding before, but unfortunately we have a new wound. And it's not heavy bleeding, so I'm not ultra concerned with it. Don't like the sludge though. Alright. Let's get moving. So, we are here for tools. Let's get grabbing. Okay, so having a look at the first lot that we've got here, we've got a trowel. Okay, probably going to be useful. We're going to go ahead, change to our cart, do an all-around search here, grab those antibiotics, that's definitely useful. A hard hat, actually useful. Let's see, I'm trying not to miss anything here. Commercial fertilizer, useful eventually. I'm not going to worry about the hose, the lighter, just grabbing the trowel for now actually. Okay, moving on, let's see, what do we have here? Quite a few different things. Okay, we'll grab a pitchfork, we'll grab a rake and a snow shovel because honestly, don't know if we're going to need them. We might, who knows. We'll grab a sickle. These are potential weapons as well, which is kind of nice. Okay, heading on over here. Looks like it's mostly painting supplies, so we're doing pretty good in the painting realm, I think. So nothing that we need there unless there's something hidden. We're going to grab the screwdriver set, definitely useful. And just checking up here, what do we got? More paint, fantastic. Still poisoned, still bleeding, could be worse. Grab the hacksaw, fantastic. Okay, so some of the tools we're getting from here are actually quite useful. The brick kiln, be nice to be able to make some bricks, and you know what? This thing is actually quite lightweight, and it doesn't have a huge amount of volume, so we'll take it. The broom as well, thank you very much. Checking down here, what do we have? We have ammonia and sewing kits and small metal sheets. Eventually we will need some sheets, so we can probably get away with grabbing some of those for now. You know what, they are quite lightweight, we're going to grab them all. As for scrap metal and all the rest, we can go here, or alternatively, we have a crashed airliner, which is just up here on the way back home. So if we do require a whole heap of steel, that's going to be the perfect option for us. Okay, what do we got here now? Really nothing that I'm going to want. The jackhammer is most certainly tempting, and it's gasoline, not power. Interesting. We don't have an infinite source of gas, so we're probably going to leave that. We do have the electric one anyway. We'll take one metallic smoother, and we'll take 2 toolboxes. Those are invaluable because, well, Dusk has a toolbox of her own, and that's got pretty much everything that we'd need. It's good for butchering, cutting, hammering. If we can get toolboxes for all of our folks, we'll be looking very, very good. Okay, we do actually have another electric jackhammer here. We have concrete mixers as well. We'll grab at least one of those. And I don't think we can unload that one there. We might be able to with the UPS in it. Another bloody toolbox. This is a good day. What a good day. And cement, and we can unload the toolboxes. No, unfortunately we can't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Moving down to this lot here. Anything else? No. Okay, well this place has been my favorite place that we've visited all day, and there's still some good stuff here as well. I think before we wrap up the episode today, I would like to have a look at the butcher's shop, so we're going to make our way over towards there, dealing with the dead as we do, just staying on the move. Unfortunately, we are still bleeding out of that head wound. We haven't been bleeding for too long. Damage to our leg is not nice either, and unfortunately, we're going to have to go for this bloody sludge trail as well, which probably isn't good considering we're still bleeding. I think this is the butcher shop here. Let's get this thing open, and I will consider doing something about this head wound. So let's go take down the metal butchering rack. We're going to go ahead and chuck that into our thing here. Do we have anything else that we can chuck on there? Medical gauze. Let's go ahead and get this thing wound up, just so it actually has a chance to heal. Oh boy, and the pupating zombie just exploded there. Fantastic. Okay, and I think the other thing died immediately, possibly? Not sure. Let's check, see what we have going on here. Some plastic bags, and I think it's just more, yeah, baloney. Not useful, and yep, not seeing a thing. Okay, we can go up. Nothing in there. I was hoping for some aprons maybe. Blind again, and hello friend. Well, fancy seeing you here. We can't see that well. You're making a whole heap of noise. Oh god, please stop destroying the store. Guys. Can we not? There's a giant boomer here as well, which is fantastic. Can you stop with that? Can we smash the trail away? We can't. We just have to move through it like that, and it takes a long time. from what we can tell. And we are properly glowing now. Right. Lovely. That's dead. I love the glowing animation. Honestly, I'm loving all the animations that we're seeing now as well. Especially the skin crawly one. That's wonderful. Okay, we spotted the zombie child. Let's go ahead and grab this thing here. There shouldn't be anything else irradiated with us. I think the reason we're glowing is just because of the boomer. Especially the large ones cover us in that kind of glowing goo. Good, we have tools here. That's what I want to see. Wow, we got some very good tools. Hacksaw, multi-tool, metal tongs. Good bloody stuff. The backpack actually useful as well. Even though it's filthy, we can clean that. That will be useful for someone. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so anything on these shelves here? Unfortunately not. It's not super well stocked. That child literally just dove through the window there, and that was kind of fantastic. I think it's just because it takes so many turns for us to move the sludge. What's up, brute? Pulled over the thing by the grappler, and hey, look at that, a necromancer. Let's make sure that you die, and you die now. We got some friends out here. Looks like we're going to be doing a little bit more fighting, and goddamn, we've got a smoker as well. Well, we do have a mask, but we're not going to be able to get it on in time. So, yep. We're heavily out of breath now. We'll dive back into the store just to be able to get a little bit of distance. We're going to get pulled here. Oh, we didn't. Surprising. Okay, here comes the family. Wonderful. Okay, we don't want to step into the mess, so we're going to try and stay back. Move back one more. They can fight us one at a time, unless they want to climb on the table. Okay. They're quite deadly. Those flesh raptors, they seem to be able to get some pretty good strikes on us. We're going to put that gauze back on. It's more of a scratch than anything. We'll go here. Oh yeah, it says 'tis but a scratch. So there we go. Confirmed. That smoke is going away? Or is there another smoker? No, it's going away. Good. Just cough up a storm. Makes Dusk sound like a elderly man, but that's fine. Stinky Bart puts on starch. Okay. Wonderful. Great book. Okay, so there is actually a bit of smoked meat here. It's all rotten. So we're not going to take that for our friends. Trying to see if there's anything else here that we can make use of. There might be some things back here. I'm not really seeing anything. So unfortunately, this butcher shop, it was okay. It was all right. Could be worse. There is another one, I think. Let's see. Over this direction, restaurant, veterinary clinic. Over here by the firefighters. Okay, fantastic. Right by the fire station. So we have had an intense day, to say the least. This little supply run that we've been doing, yeah, it's been a little bit more intense than I could have imagined. We got some fishing spears, which is good for our fishes. We've got quite a few toolboxes, which is absolutely perfect. I want to stop by the fire station to see if I can pick up some protective equipment and the butcher's shop, just because there's a good chance we can find some tools in there too. We could stop by the bank. We can sometimes find some good things there, but beyond that, I feel like we're probably done here. The gun store is an option, but we actually already have quite a lot of guns, so yeah, I feel like after we've checked those two out, we'll do a quick scenic tour of the zoo, just so that we've seen it. I'm sure that Dusk would love to see something like that. But after that, we're going to be heading on back to the woods, where we're going to continue our construction and hope that everyone is doing okay there, because we did send quite a few of our friends out and about to scavenge for things, and well, we're looking at nearly 5:30. It'd be nice to be able to get back there before sundown, and I think that's probably going to be around about 9 o'clock, so we'll see how we do. We first have to get out of this area, and yeah. It's been a day. It's been a long day for Dusk. She's absolutely exhausted. Only lightly weary at the moment, because we've had a few moments we've kind of just been taking time out, but well, it's going to be time to move on soon. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.